I look at myself as a metal that has been put through the furnace and survived the heat. And that metal becomes very strong. You can mold it to become whatever you want it to be. You can turn it to anything because it has been through there, it has been through the worst. So that's how I look at it. I refuse to look at myself as a victim. And I've brought the same ideology in my work in child protection. Everything we do in our daily lives, it is streamlined by the law, and people agree that law leads to justice. Sometimes it's misused. Don't get me wrong. There are certain laws that have been made by a majority that are used to oppress other people. But the kind of law that I've always envisioned is the law of justice, because I think the late Martin Luther King said that the arc of justice always bends to the side of the righteousness. So that's why I chose law.
He have the authority to order. And if he had the authority to order, did he order? He was there, he was moving events, and the events happened. And that makes him a direct perpetrator.
I was motivated by the fact that I had seen what a military could do. Not just an African military, any military anywhere in the world. I think the First World War, the issues of in Germany were not done in Africa, they were done in Europe. So I understood clearly what people can do when they have power. And I thought that that's a very good opportunity for me to go and to see if I can bring the people who had committed abuse of human rights to other people to bring them to justice. And I got the opportunities. Our main job is to monitor and report on the violations committed against youth in South Sudan. Not just reporting and monitoring, but also helping South Sudan to bring programs and strategies for ensuring that child protection becomes part of the DNA of South Sudan. We have taken child protection to where it belongs, to the people of South Sudan. Our work as the UN is to support them, and they have accepted the support. And that's why we have seen this market improvement. People talk openly about child rights violations, no longer denying. Like anybody who is healing, if you don't accept your illness, then you can never become okay. Once the girl has been taken to the conflict, she's already married to one of the commanders or someone. So is he going to allow his wife to be released with the young boys? She will stay there at the back, but she's been a soldier. But is he going to allow his wife or whatever now to be released and taken away and taken to a community center and then leaving him alone? No. They have been reintegrated, properly reintegrated. That's questionable because of limited resources. You know, people look at reintegration as a one-day issue. No, it's a long-term process. You know, you look at each child based on their needs, because each child is different. And you're able to articulate those needs and provide that child that support. And the United Nations has tried its best. You see, the one that really frustrates me a lot is this lumping all children together. The idea that, you know, these kids, there's not possibility of them becoming good people, because they have seen a lot, they have seen dangerous stuff, they have gone through so much. Because I think what most people forget is the resilience of a human being. We've been able to identify the children. We've been able to bring the issue to the forefront. We've been able to build the capacity of the local chiefs, of families, of the leaders, of the military. So that's how my colleagues have been able to contribute, by spreading the word and spending hours reporting and monitoring and reporting these abuses and bring them forward to everybody to understand. That's our contribution.
The chairman of the national... I will go.
Some of my best moments are when I'm talking to the people about the work they do, and when I talk to children, like when we're releasing them, and I tell them stories that they understand, and they look at me and say, well, how do you know that? I say, well, I was one day like you, and you can also be like me. I live in a refugee camp. I've carried a gun, I've slept in the water, I've slept everything. And then you can see in their eyes, they said, okay, it is possible. For me, that's the best moment.